The best game mode that developers have ever made, it's still World Boss. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a video I haven't done for a really long time, and it's no other than World Boss Legend. It's one of my favorite game mode, and in extension of the previous video I've done, I want to showcase how I enjoy the game in different game modes, and I haven't done a World Boss Legend lately. The last time I actually did a World Boss Legend video, which is centric on the World Boss Legend and not how a new character can clear World Boss, was when Black Swan has introduced into the game, but back there I was clearing like stage 9 and the strategy wasn't so accurate because I was over DPSing the boss, So now I'm gonna go through the hardest stage I have cleared lately, which is stage 29 of Black Swan. The team I'm using actually is this one here. It's Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, and Leadership of Sentry. I'm using Luna to break the shield and do the main DPS with Ghost Rider, Leader of Sentry, or which is 30% basic attack. It's what I use, but you can also use someone else and use his lead and boost his tier 4 with Ghost Rider. So the one stage we're gonna talk about, it's 29 of Swan. As you can see, for Black Swan, my my ranking is like set 95, stage 95. It's rank 95 for Black Swan. Kang is, I'm 138. I have stuck to stage 55 because I'm looking for a blast type. I'm gonna ask for your help on that. I'm thinking to do Sue Storm. If anyone has any experience with Sue Storm tier 4 for this specific stage, let me know. I also went into stage 99 of Gorr. I complete stage 99. I'm rank 38 as you can see, and I used for this stage the old uniform of Jean Grey. Yes, old uniform of Jean Grey. 4-year-old uniform or 5, I'm not sure, but yes, it still pays off. And so it's Gorr 99, Black Swan 29, but also a stage that I had stuck for a really long time, Jean 59. I think it's 56, but I'm gonna show you what rank I have right now. You can see 95 on Jean. For now, and Mephisto, I have already showcased how I'm clearing stage 99. If you go into my videos, you're gonna figure out I'm ranked 21 on Null, 49 Mephisto, 74 for Ultron. I'm stuck on 94. You can clear 95, 96, 97 with Captain America tier 4, with Striker of Ghost Rider and Captain America as female. But yeah, there's no other female character to clear right now the boss. So the video it's going to be for stage 99 Gorr, 59 Jean, and Black Swan 95. For Jean I use Dr. Octopus. For Gorr, Jean, old uniform, and here Ghost Rider combined with Luna Snow. So before we go through the video guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments what's your progress for World Boss Legend, which stage you're proud that you have cleared on time, 100-second challenge or something that you did lately and you are proud of it, and to be honest, a lot of help for the progress I have done lately has to do with emblem collection. I have increased some, World Boss Legend buff, 7% here, 10% to Mutant, to Jean Grey here, 6% physical attack. So all the buffs I'm aiming for on emblem system, it's for World Boss Legend mostly. So yeah, my characters, it was having easier time clearing everything. And let's go. Let's talk generally actually about the World Boss Legend. It's one of my favorite game modes because it helps you, build your account wide, and actually not helps you, wants you to build your account wide and have characters from every single requirements, like human, like alien, all the tags. Specifically, Black Swan wants you to have tier 4s about it, but the rest are for, just having the characters at tier 3, level 80, or Awaken, or level 70. And you can see, I'm really enjoying this game mode because every single world boss here, it's unique. The mechanism you are going against are unique, and you have to figure out the best plan to go and beat the time, beat the boss, get guaranteed rewards. And it's guaranteed because after a while, if you are going here and farm this specific at 80 Conqueror level, you're gonna get an Odin's Blessing. At 50, you're getting a CDP. For all of them, you're getting CDPs. So if you have Conqueror level 50 for all World Boss Legend, you have standard like 7 CDPs. If you go Conqueror level 100, 14 CDPs, and I'm progressing like that to get these rewards, but also improve my account materials from what I'm getting daily, from Carbonadium and all this stuff. And generally, I really enjoy it. So let's start from somewhere. Let's start from Gorr, which is the highest difficulty. And also Gorr, into the update of Black Swan, took a really big nerf, and he is easier to do, to be honest. For this specific day, I'm using Storm as a support. You can actually do the stage with Storm level 80 or tier 4, of course. But I'm using Polaris as lead and support, and Jean Grey with the Hero Blast uniform. Here, for this specific day, you can only use Heroes, Blast type, and Mutants. So it's only specific characters that you can go against, and you can go and pick. And one of them is Jean Grey with this old uniform. As you can see, the rotation for Jean Grey, it's kind of weird. I'm spamming, to be honest. The new uniform has some skills that you have stay on. The 3 is the delay cancel. Your tier 3 also needs you to delay cancel a bit. But with this uniform, I'm staying into my tier 3 to protect my character, and also I'm going into all the skills really fast. On for Gorr, as you can see, it took me less than 1 minute to clear the first stage, and I didn't have to go through. Actually, I am into the phase that you have to go and kill the ads. And to be honest, Storm also has a lot of AoE damage, so Storm could fit here and do the stage for you at level 80 with the CDP of Judgment, or with CDP of Energy or Distraction, Mighty Distraction, or even with an Obelisk. In my mind, Storm, it's really strong, but I choose to use Jean Grey because Jean Grey, it's super durable. You're not dying ever. The build I have with my Jean Grey, and generally my builds, you can go and check them at I am Deathproof HS. You can go into the game and find my character. I am also at Alliance 40 Worthy Beast. You can go and find it at top 5 of ABX, ABL, Alliance Conquest, probably top 10, top 20, or Alliance Tournament. We are there also. You can go there and see me. I am probably at the top 3 or top 5 of ABX and ABL. And as you can see, I'm trying to be at top 100 for World Boss Legend 2. My Jean Grey pretty much has a Mighty Rage on here, and I have 5-star Artifact. The rest of the build, it's full of Odin's Blessing, but I very recently swapped here Brilliant Rage from Jean to Wanda, because Wanda replaced Jean for ABL. So I'm using here with a Mighty Rage, and she is delivering everything she already was able to do. Here I'm using Wanda as a striker just because she has order and provides the maximum buff for my Wanda every tier 4 skill. But in some cases, you're gonna find yourself getting more damage by using Ghost Rider, as you're doing for ABL and ABX. Ghost Rider, it's the best striker, but for World Boss Legend, it's kind of in the edge. What's the best? Choosing the proper instinct, or just choosing again Ghost Rider for every single character. you can figure out that because the only moment that people can clear Ultron is with Captain America female and clearing it with tier 4 Ghost Rider. As you can see here, took me 3 minutes and 7 seconds to clear, but you know, the blast uniform of Jean pays off. And as you saw there, I have already cleared stage 99, this is stage 95, but 95 to 99, it has a really small difference on damage, and if I was focusing and playing better, I could clear it with even faster timer. So that's the last time I played ever Gorr 99. I'm not gonna play it more. I have done also Conqueror level 100 for him, so you know, I end playing Ultron, Mephisto, Null, and Gorr now. Every time I have these 4 World Boss Legend as boss of the day, I'm refreshing and I'm going aiming actually only for Kang, Jean, or Black Swan. And I'm playing always the hardest stage I could play to get the maximum Conqueror level. So the Conqueror level, instead of just giving you this gift I told you, also provides you extra buffs for the World Boss Legend you are fighting and the very next one. So here, as you can see, except just getting this chest the moment I'm going to get my next Conqueror level, I also get some extra damage for the run, you know, for every time I'm playing with Gorr. As you can see here, it's 0.15%, but as you can see, I have accumulated 15.6% damage when I'm playing against Gorr and 10% against Dark Phoenix. So every time I'm increasing Conqueror level for Gorr, I'm getting my life easier against Jean Grey. So if you are having trouble clearing a World Boss Legend, you should consider increasing your Conqueror level and also make your life easier for the boss you are playing, and for the next boss you are going to fight against. Here she's giving 8% for Kang. As you can see, for herself I'm getting exactly the same percentage, and now I am at 84. And I am aiming to go 100 also here and get the Juicy CTP chest. But yes, that's a lot of talky. Let's go Jean. One of the most annoying World Boss Legend to fight, and you need to be really specific. For Jean and Black Swan, I'm gonna talk about my game plan, and how I managed to clear it. I was struggling really long time with Dr. Octopus having a mighty rage, and you know, it's really hard to needed me to play perfect. For Jean Grey, you can see here, the moment she do the first ability that she does in a specific direction, you need to go there, avoid this, and do your rotation. Normally 2 cancel 5, cancel 3, cancel 4. And after every single time you need to be careful, because when she goes into her purple attacks, you can get one-shotted with Dr. Octopus, or you actually can get one-shotted with every single character. I'm trying to find the period of time that she's doing this attack, you know, that she's attacking on a wide cone in front of her, and when she's doing this attack, I'm trying to pull the tier 4 skill and do my combo there. Here I didn't have a lot of tier 4 ready, so I had to wait. As you can see, every single time I'm avoiding these purple attacks from the ground. It's really easy to get killed, and in my mind the perfect way to avoid them with your Dr. Octopus is using your second skill. Your second skill has a really small animation, so when you see that there is the purple circles popping out into the ground, you need to press your second skill and have your character free to run. If you don't press your second skill and you are in the middle of, let's say, your fourth skill, the fourth skill takes a lot of time to complete, so you are during the animation and you are getting the damage from the purple attack. After that, in the next phase, as you can see here, she's doing this specific thing every single time. She's doing this cone attack, and after she's either going for the dash and the small cone purple attack, or she's dropping the big circle, or she's dropping the 4 circles. Here she was ready to do the cone attack, but now she went into the next phase. If you are with like 3 minutes left and you are into the next phase here, I mean below 30 bars worth of damage, that means that you can actually probably clear the boss. The period of time that you need to be into the next phase, it's like 1 minute and 20 seconds. You need to be into below 30 bars phase if to to understand that you can actually clear the World Boss Legend. To be honest, it took me a lot of tries to clear and see this clean fight here. I'm able to do it damage wise and time wise, but the strategy, you can see here, I'm not doing damage. I'm not pushing World Boss to do damage. I'm just trying to keep the strategy up. I'm trying to do the best, for my plan. Avoid all the purple attacks, having the proper timing and the proper positioning on your character. It's the most important with Jean Grey. In the start, feels like devastating, feels like Jean Grey do whatever she likes, and feels like she's trying to mess with you. But after a while, you can figure out what she's doing and be careful. You need to play a lot of times to get used to all these mechanisms, but after you get used to the mechanism, to be honest, she is straightforward. You need to do exactly the same thing over and over. And here in the last phase, there is some standard patterns that she's going against. The easiest pattern is the one that I went right now. There is another one like this that she's dropping some purple attacks down in the ground, and during these attacks you can see you can die immediately. So I choose to swap character here just to be sure. You can run around and avoid totally the purple attacks, but in the same time you're losing damage because the boss is in the middle and you need to be careful from not to die there. Here I risk it. I stop there using my characters and I just let the boss to enable the next phase, because it could take me more time to wait during the phase instead of dying. So I choose to die and just clear the boss with Dr. Octopus. Here is the first clear reward. I think it's stage 56. Yes, it's the first time I actually clear stage 56, and you can see it's almost 1 minute left. These days where I'm clearing the stage 59, I have pretty much the same time left. It's something between 36 seconds to 1 minute every single time. The requirements for this challenge is to use Moonstone, but I don't feel comfortable clearing with one lead or support, and Moonstone and Dr. Octopus. So at the moment I haven't completed any, and probably I'm going to pay for the rest of the challenges. So let's go now to the final one, which is Black Swan. For Black Swan, the smart way to go and the easiest is tag team, using two characters as DPS and swapping between. You can use actually 3 characters also and having easier time, but I guess that you don't have multiple really good DPSers. But the plan at the moment, as you can see, was dropping my Ghost Rider, doing all of his skills, letting the 4th skill place, as you can see with my Ghost Rider, until I use his 4th skill. And it's here when I use his 4th skill, the bar of the enemy boss, the bar that it's charging, is already in the middle, and right after I swapped into Luna. Here it's a moment that you need to consider doing it yourself. The moment you're swapping to Luna, you want to have the boss between you and wall, because Black Swan is charging through your character, and if there is a wall behind you, the boss can go really fast, so your skills are not gonna lose the damage. So as you can see here, I'm between the boss and the wall, and I'm using my skills with Luna, which is 5 cancel 4 cancel 3, and after I'm abusing also the co-op skill, more hits happens, more easier, the shield go down. And the moment I see the shield is close to go into this phase, I'm swapping into my main DPS, which is Ghost Rider. I'm swapping into my main DPS, so my main DPS has all of his procs and his rotations ready to go for burst damage, and that's why the best plan is to go and swap between characters, because if you focus on your Luna to do damage through the shield phase and break the shield really fast, then you are not gonna be ready when the boss is going to be on this phase. In this phase, as you can see, the boss is standing still there and just taking damage. You can utilize all of your rotations, you can do whatever you want. Of course, you have to consider that in this fight here, I'm using Brilliant Raid's Judgment. It's a really bad roll. It's like 220 proc and all attack on the top. With my Luna Snow, I'm using Brilliant Raids. So yeah, here same plan as you see there. I swapped into my Luna to be ready and burn down the shield, and after I swapped into Ghost Rider to do the burst damage. The shield there on the purple circles, you need to go one by one or else you're gonna get damage in the previous phase. Here it's one of the easiest phase actually. She's just dropping these purple things and you need to avoid. You don't need to go through the wall phase yet. It's the between phase here, the first easy part and the second weird part. Here I swapped again into my Ghost Rider, and to be honest with my Ghost Rider, I'm doing that with Brilliant Judgment right now, but when I start doing the runs was without a blend system and I had Mighty Raids. So Ghost Rider can actually clear this with Mighty Raids. And also another information I have to share is that I'm able to do that only with Luna. If I play only with Luna and I focus to save my tier 3s, save my tier 4s during the phases that you need to burst damage, you can do it. But it's way more time consuming, you know, to hold yourself, not using proper rotations. When you get into the wall, Luna can get out of the wall actually with her second or first skill. In this fight, in this phase below the 30 bar, the plan is really easy. From 30 bar to 15 bar, also she's dropping an area of damage, area of effect damage, actually this purple attack that you need to avoid. And after she is dropping a wall, you need to manage to land all the walls on a specific way that it's not gonna trap your characters, or else you're gonna be trapped inside this wall and you're not gonna be able to use skills sometimes. But yes, it's really easy to avoid getting into this phase. The last phase, it's below 15 bar, sometimes enables on 16 bar as it happened here. As you can see, before I swap into my Luna, I always spam one rotation with my Ghost Rider. Even if the rotation is not landed there, the point is to charge his tier 3 and his tier 4 for the moment that I'm gonna swap into him. So every single time I'm swapping into Ghost Rider, I want my Ghost Rider having his tier 3 skill and his tier 4 skill to go and burst down the boss. Here, as you can see, I'm like with 1 minute left and I am like in 6 bars left. That means I can clear it. But for Black Swan, the bars need to be like your time. And what I'm talking about, the boss has 60 bars and you have like 30 minutes to go through the phase, through the old phase. For the first 30 bars, I would say the perfect timing, or at least the timing that tells you that you can go into the next phase, is clearing with 1 minute into the fight. And for the last bars, I would say if you have like 1 minute left and you are 10 bars, so 1 minute equals to 10 bars pretty much. That's how I have it, because you have to consider the moment she goes into the shield and the moment you do the burst damage. Here I had 26 seconds left, which is really hard. You can see there, even with my account and with my cards, I'm struggling doing this stage. The weird part is that Brilliant Judgment or Mighty Raids, my Ghost Rider was able to do pretty much the same timing. The best run I have done is with 1 minute left. Worst are like with 2 seconds left. But I'm always something in between, you know, 30 seconds or something like this. So yeah, let me know, guys, how are you doing with World Boss Legend? What's your game plan? How you feel about completing World Boss Legend? Are you doing, you know, the maximum stages? Are you clearing only stage 9? How you feel about them? Are you pushing them, you know, building characters for specific stages? And I am in that in that edge here, and here is where I want your information there, you know. Let me know if you know anyone clearing this stage with Mighty Destruction Sue Storm, because I'm thinking to go and build my Sue Storm. This is not Sue Storm, yes, this is Sue Storm. I'm thinking to go and build my Sue Storm as tier 4 to clear the stage, because my other options are Blue Dragon, Saron, where I hate her way how she do the damage, and Storm, where I'm avoiding Storm all this time. So I'm thinking to build Sue Storm for other world battle, but also for this stage, but I don't have any brilliant CDPs to use, so I need to do it with Mighty. For every single character here, I need to use Mighty to complete, so let me know where are you right now, what you suggest me for Skunk 55 for me to build. And if you have any personal experience or any of your friends' experience clearing Kank 55 to 59 with Sue with a Mighty Destruction or a Mighty Energy or something like this. That was it for me. I'm really glad that I'm back on World Boss Legend grinding, and yes, I can't push anymore right now on most of them because, you know, the challenges are really hard. I don't have Captain Marvel, I can't do the timing, so I probably gonna end up paying when it's going to be a sale there. But yes, let's wait and see how it goes. And let's hope that devs gonna put some effort like they do for World Boss Legend in other aspect of the game. See you into the next. I hope I help you decide what to build next or how to clear your World Boss Legend, Jean or Black Swan or Gorr. Kisses in your faces.